Welcome back to Cyber Bytes, your weekly dose of cybersecurity news. I'm your host, Edwin Kwan, and this week we'll be covering 5 major stories. Story 1. AT&T's massive data breach affecting 109 million customers. Story 2. Key findings from the 2024 SANS SOC Survey. Story 3. Cloudflare's report on the rapid exploitation of vulnerabilities. Story 4. A new ransomware gang targeting unpatched Veeam software. And Story 5. A leaked GitHub token that exposed Python to potential tampering. Now, let's dive into the details of these stories. AT&T's data breach, a wake-up call for cloud security. AT&T has disclosed a massive data breach affecting nearly all of its mobile customers. That's approximately 109 million people. Hackers managed to access a cloud storage account on AT&T's Snowflake platform, stealing call records from May 2022 to January 2023. The breach data includes phone numbers, call and text frequency and duration, and some cell site location data. Fortunately, it doesn't include call or text content, customer names, social security numbers, or birth dates. AT&T is working with law enforcement and believes at least one suspect has been apprehended. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the risks associated with cloud-based data storage and the need for robust security measures. SANS SOC Survey. The SANS Institute has released its annual SOC survey, providing valuable insights into the current state of security operations centers. Endpoint detection and response technology, EDRs, received top marks from participants, while AI-generative technologies were rated less effective. Interestingly, there's been a decline in the use of TLS interception for inspecting encrypted traffic, raising concerns about monitoring threats in encrypted communications. Chris Crowley, SANS senior instructor and SOC survey author, emphasized the importance of understanding which technologies are favored and which fall short for organizations aiming to enhance their cybersecurity posture. The survey also delved into the communications between SOCs and senior management. It found that 67% of SOCs provide metrics to justify their resource allocation. This is crucial because it helps bridge the gap between technical teams and decision makers, ensuring that cybersecurity gets the attention and resources it needs. The race against time. Hackers exploit vulnerabilities in minutes. A report by Cloudflare has revealed that hackers are now exploiting newly discovered software vulnerabilities in as little as 22 minutes after public disclosure. This rapid exploitation time frame possesses significant challenges for companies trying to patch their systems before compromise. The report also found that 6.8% of all internet traffic is now malicious, including a rise in distributed denial of service attacks. Cloudflare recommends using AI to automate security rule creation to keep pace with these lightning-fast attackers. Estate ransomware targeting unpatched Veeam software. A new ransomware gang, Estate Ransomware, is exploiting a critical vulnerability in Veeam backup software to deploy ransomware and extort victims. The vulnerability CVE 2023-27532 was patched over a year ago, but many users have failed to update their systems. The attackers typically gain initial access through brute force attacks against vulnerable Fortinet firewalls, then move laterally within the network. This incident underscores the critical importance of timely patching to protect against known vulnerabilities. Leaked GitHub tokens exposes Python to potential tampering. Our final story today is a cautionary tale about the importance of securing not just your code, but the entire software supply chain. Researchers at JFrog, a software supply chain security company, uncovered a critical security lapse that could have allowed attackers to tamper with the core code of the Python programming language. Now, given that Python is one of the most popular programming languages in the world, used in everything from web development to artificial intelligence, the potential impact of this vulnerability is staggering. The researchers discovered a leaked GitHub token with administrator access to the repositories of Python, PyPy, and the Python Software Foundation. This wasn't just any token. It had the keys to the kingdom, so to speak. What's particularly interesting is where this token was found. It was embedded within a compiled Python file stored in a public Docker container on Docker Hub. This highlights the importance of scanning not just source code, but also compiled binaries and other artifacts in production environment. Fortunately, the JFrog team promptly reported the leak to PyPy's security team, who revoked the compromised token within 17 minutes. As of now, there's no evidence that the token was exploited before it was revoked. As we are increasingly relying on open source software and complex supply chains, incidents like this serve as a reminder for the need for constant vigilance and robust security practices at every level of software development and distribution. That's all for this week's Cyber Bytes. Remember, in the world of cybersecurity, knowledge is power. And if you find this information useful, please share with your friends. We're available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcasts. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and until next time, keep your systems patched and your tokens secure.